Stop recording video. Middle right side. Thumb. Speech off.
Hey you guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back, and also happy National White Cane Day. And that is actually the subject of today's video, is National White Cane Safety Day and what the white cane means to me personally. I thought that I would talk about how old I was whenever I started using a cane, what the cane personally means to me, and the type of cane I use, and just some information about the cane. So I was about 4 or 5 years old whenever I started using a cane, and the white cane symbolizes that you are either blind or visually impaired, and you do not have to be completely blind to use a cane. I think the current statistic last I read is only about 5 to 10% of people who are considered visually impaired are in the totally blind category. Most of us have some remaining vision. That could be light, that could be shapes and shadows, up to being able to see some objects to varying degrees. But I am in the total category as of the age of 5, but I am probably going to link the video of where I talk about where I lost my vision, or I might do an updated video since that was a while back, where I talked about it. Not sure yet. So, yeah, we'll see. But like I said, I started to use the cane whenever I was 5, and through the years, I have felt that the cane has been a symbol of my independence. It has allowed me to navigate school hallways, different places like that on my own. Has allowed me to be able to safely navigate summer camps, safely navigate college campuses, has given me the tactile information to be able to go out there and do whatever I want to do. And so I firmly believe in the white cane, and as I've gotten older, I feel like the thing that I would tell someone who is newly blind or visually impaired is, if someone looks at you different because you use a cane, then they're not somebody worth hanging out around, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today without the use of my cane. It allows me to get where I need to get safely with the combination of my auditory skills to check out my environment and make the decision with the combination of with the tactile information I am receiving and the auditory information I'm gaining in my environment, and other tools such as phone apps and things like that allow me to be completely independent for the most part whenever I go places. So it's pretty amazing. And as for the type of cane, there's several types of canes. There are straight canes and folding canes, and then there are telescoping canes, I believe are what they're called. The straight canes are canes that don't fold in any type of way. They are just completely straight. And then the folding canes, they once you're done with it, they can usually come in 3 to 6 pieces that you can fold it, and when you're done, you just pull each section and fold it down to a smaller size. This is the type of cane I prefer to use, and a lot of people I know use folding canes because of their convenience. And then telescoping canes are a type of cane where I'm not the best at describing it, but pretty much you have to pull out each section and kind of like twist them into place, and then when you're done, you push them all back in, and then it goes into the handle into a smaller piece. I'm not a fan of telescoping canes. The one that I had came apart on me too easy, but it was super light, but I just wasn't a fan of it. But it was about 6-7 years ago last time I used a telescoping cane, so I am interested in eventually ordering another one just to see if the design has been approved upon since the last time I used one, because I think I had an NFB one, and I'm interested on ordering one from Ambutech, but we'll see. But I currently use an Ambutech folding cane, a 54-inch, and the way that you measure the height is really just dependent on the instructor that you basically start orientation and mobility training with, which is weight cane training. So definitely consult with them as far as for sure on what measurement you should get. Some people say to the armpit is the height that you should get. Some people say to the nose. Some people say measure up to the eyebrow. I like measuring up to the eyebrow for my cane length personally, just because I like that extra couple milliseconds of time when you're walking, of knowing what's ahead on the sidewalk, to have that awareness of what's there, to have a little more reaction time. But some people don't like, for some people, that's too much reaction time. So it just fully depends on you and what you need. So, yeah, I definitely feel like the 54-inch is the perfect medium for me. And I used to use the standard handle from Ambutech, just their standard folding cane, but I accidentally ordered this off of Amazon. I believe it's their, like, golfing, I think they call it the golfer's handle or golfing handle. I forget the exact terminology, but it's like a bigger, like a thicker kind of handle, and it's differently shaped. And I really like the shape of it. It's just easier. It fits in my hand easier, and it's easier for me to grip it. And the material is a little nicer on my palm for when you have to hold it for long times. And so I like that, personally, that grip. And I personally am a fan of graphite. Graphite holds up better. Most canes are either made out of graphite, aluminum, or stainless steel. But I am a fan of graphite personally. So I have currently a 54-inch graphite cane with, I believe it's called like the golfer's handle or something along those lines. And I generally switch between the jumbo roller tip and the ceramic tip. I love the jumbo roller because right now I kind of live in kind of like a more rural, where there's a lot of grass and things like that. So the jumbo roller, which is shaped like a flat, like a disc more of, and it rolls, is great for that type of environment where it can just roll over the grass, and is better like in rocks and things like that, and gives great auditory feedback. But then I also love the ceramic tip for more city type environments. So yeah, that's kind of what I prefer as far as like my personal cane. But if y'all ever have questions about how to travel, as far as like how to travel as a blind person or anything like that, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll answer them the best that I can. I would love to one day be able to film like a video of me crossing a couple streets or something, but I don't know, with the current environment that I have access to, if that would be something I could set up. But we'll see. Maybe one day, but no promises. But I thank you for watching, and National White Cane Day falls on October 15th every year. So I thought I would just film this video to make some awareness. See y'all next time. Bye.
Speech on. 14 minutes. 14 minutes. 57. Stop recording video. Button.